It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the BYU Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Missouri Tigers offense will get the first crack at it here. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return, and the defense comes out on top with a pick. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. Off play action. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Buys a little time with his feet. On the run, deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's got it. First down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
Got the tight end outside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his legs, it's Martin. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. They'll try to sneak it. They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're two-down territory there, you take a shot on third and run it on fourth. They opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun than back in my day when I played. Because not only are you getting hit from the front now if you're a quarterback, but you've got your own guys running into your back now as well. We see these push plays more and more often today in college football. No fun.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hagan. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Punts it out of the air. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
And this is how I want to operate. Nice job. He catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to the wide receiver out wide. He'll do the rest. He'll get the touchdown. Nice job being on the wide receiver.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bachmeier. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those 1st downs. Get those big chunks.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack